guys, this is part 40 of my video story with the mighty Team Bunzel Centrica, and we're now motoring towards the end of May. We just did the tour of California, which was by and large a big success. Just didn't quite get the overall win, but everything else was pretty much in the bag. Next up we have the An Post Ras in Ireland, which, as you can see, is another 8-day race, just like California. So I think it's the joint longest race we'll do this season. Effectively a grand tour, testing guys' recovery, which is very important with what lies ahead in the future in terms of grand tours. We need to see how people can cope with long races. This first stage is flat, as most of the stages are, 138 kilometres. But one fairly difficult climb, 27 kilometres from the end. General overview of the race, I mean, it's not the hardest. Certainly the start isn't. Stage 5 is the only stage that isn't flat. Finishes up Seskin Hill. It's going to be the key stage, but you're not going to lose tons of time there. Stage 6 is pretty tough as well. Quite a lot of climbing. As is stage 7, there's a lot of climbing towards the end of the stage. But by and large, it should be a sprinter that wins this, a tough sprinter that can get over hills. Bonus seconds are going to be key. The team here is based around Stephen Kelly, who is a good sprinter that can do hills as well. As you can see, we've got 5 sprinters here, technically 6 if you include my mediocre sprint stats. So it is going to be difficult for some of these guys, and particularly Natanga, because he could easily win this race, but he's going to have to just rein it in a bit here to help Kelly. Bauer is also better than Kelly, but obviously Kelly with a nationality bonus probably slightly better than Bauer. The rest of the team, I really don't know. I mean, everyone's fairly fit. It's going to be difficult because if we start trying to put people in breakaways, we should be the strongest team here. So tactically, it could be very difficult. It'd be nice to get certain people in breakaways, but we'll have to see. We could have too many cooks here, so it could be a very confusing race for me to work out who the hell to ride for. But at the start, it's Kelly. We're all behind Kelly right now, and we'll have to see if anything else changes. Then, no. Also, Natanga and Bauer have bad rhythm, so that should mean they can't really ride for themselves. But we shall see. I guess in this first stage, we might. Well, once I've seen who the teams that are here, we might see about getting someone in the breakaway. If we do, it'll probably be Van Maxfield, but I think he's probably going to be too strong. So yeah, I'll come back in the race anyway. I'm just rambling on and see how Kelly gets on in his homeland. Right, we have 7.5 kilometres to go. There's a lot to go through here, so let's get started. The field here is incredibly strong. All the usual teams are here that you'd expect from a Northern European race. We got all the British teams, all the American teams. But just look at some of the names you got. Acevedo has followed us here. Rodriguez, our friend Hansen. Hado's here as well, somewhere. There he is. Hado, our other friend. Schumacher, Clancy, Zoidel. De Rijk have bought a very strong team. An Post here, which is rare because they never usually do their own race. Rubberbank have bought some decent riders, as have Cult Energy. So, I mean, there's a lot of strong riders here, but all that being said, most of them have been dropped. We have a group of 47 that have gone away on this steep climb. Lena was in the breakaway, who's been dropped. And most of the guys here, including Clancy, are in this group. Just quickly, Rafa Condor were doing all the work from the very start of the day, and then Clancy got dropped. But you also got, Vinter, Holohan, all sorts of decent riders in here. Groenewegen, Havoc. So tons of good riders in here. There's only 47 riders that are going to contest the sprint, and some of those have been in the breakaway and are really tired. Fisher attacked across just before the climb and caught the breakaway, rode past all of them, won the King of the Mountains sprint, but didn't really stand much of a chance and got caught. Now it's time to get our lead out into action. As you can see, Van Maxfield on a pretty poor day, as is Bauer. Bertels is on a good day. Kelly's average. Natanga I'm not using for the lead out. I'm going to save him for stuff later in the race. We could probably follow someone though. Where's Hansen? Back here. Oh look, Candelario is being blocked by one of our riders. Revenge is sweet. Fisham hopefully can just about hang on in this group, but he's used a lot of energy today. Natanga can follow. Waldo's going to go with 5 and a bit kilometers to go. Go Waldo. Give Kelly his bar. This is carnage, this is. Need to concentrate on Natanga here. Put him on Rodriguez's wheel. That could be a good wheel. So yeah, you get Waldo out of the way early. His acceleration means he can't really sprint. But he's a bit of a locomotive. Look at him go. Aiken's going to sprint as soon as it's possible to. Look at Optum go. What the hell? Young 71 flat. How can he be going that? How can he be going quicker than Van Maxfield, who is 73 flat and doing 99 effort? Strange. Look at Natanga. He's just breezing past Kelly here. Bauer still hasn't been unleashed yet though. Wait. Go. 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 Look at Mika Hakkinen, he's flying. There's been another split here. Only 18 left now in the front group. What the hell is going on here? This has been one heck of a hard stage. Up at the front, Bauer takes the final corner first. Here comes Rodriguez. Kelly hasn't actually gone anywhere. It's close. We're going to get 3rd, 4th and 5th, which is a special kind of talent. Rodriguez was the right wheel to be on. We just didn't start sprinting early enough by the looks of it. Kelly and Natanga have still got a tiny little bit left in their red bars, so I have to bear that in mind for the next stage. But Rodriguez takes the win for Jelly Belly ahead of Hansen. Then it will be Kelly, Natanga, and who was this? Sabido, who's 69 sprint. So that's interesting. This front group, no, they'll all get the same time actually. A group of 43 then will get the same time. Fisher's in there comfortably. All of our riders were actually. This 4 was the breakaway actually. Eastman, Vingeling, Silva, and Mullen. That was the break of the day, as well as Lena. So, yeah, Hakkinen was 9th as well. So a bit of a disaster really. We placed everyone up there, but no one was able to beat the Americans here. I can't believe how strong the start list is. Yeah, Haydo, I just thought Haydo wasn't in there, so he must have got dropped. A lot of riders caught out on that climb. So I'll come back on the results screen and see the damage. Well, that was one of the best opening stages you're ever going to get. Certainly in a .2 race. Absolute havoc and chaos. Look at 4 minutes 12 those guys lost. There was another group behind that, but they're like pretty average riders back there. So yeah, 4:12. Obviously the race isn't really hard enough for people like Acevedo. It should be the sprinters. It should be these guys up here. Rodriguez is pretty good in the hills as well, so it would be difficult for our guys to beat them. But if we were up there every day, Kelly's already got 4 seconds bonus there. If we're up there every day, we can't not be up near the top in the GC. We've got to make sure we're always in the right side of the splits though. Schumacher was up there, Zoidel was up there, Britton, Van der Leik. These guys are good quality riders. But yeah, 43. So some of the riders that were dropped, I mean, I've already mentioned most of them. Havoc, Haydo, Milne, Groenewegen, Holohan, OP, House. So really good riders. So eke out. Tons of riders that would have been up there at the end have lost out now. So it's a great start in terms of we're guaranteed to place 8 guys in the top 43 now, you would think. But there's still a long way to go to get a good GC result. But a good start from Kelly. Just a shame I probably sprinted 100 meters, 150 meters too late. But that was interesting. Move on to stage 2 now. Another flat stage, much longer than the first one. And the one climb is much further out from the finish, so it shouldn't be as hectic. Absolutely no intermediate sprints and just the one climb. So not much for a breakaway to pick up. We won't be going for a breakaway today. But fortunately, because we didn't win yesterday, it won't be up to us to control it. It should be up to Jelly Belly and Optum, plus Rafa Conda if they're feeling like Clancy can do a bit better today. So yeah, hopefully we can get Kelly up there again today. Should be much calmer. Right, we have 5.5 kilometers to go. I don't know what this guy's doing. We've just caught the breakaway, which was one rider, Van den Back of An Post. Got our lead out going here. Slight change in the order today because Bauer was on an absolute stinker. So Heikkinen is in a more elevated role. Natanga is absolutely nowhere. He was on Hado's wheel, but I'm guessing he's been blocked. So look at the pace he's going. How fast is he going? 78 kilometers an hour on the flat. Fair play. Someone should give him an award, really. So yeah, nothing really happened today. No one in the breakaway, as I said. I don't think I mentioned actually yesterday. Fisher is in the King of the Mountains. So if you don't believe me, hang on. There he is, in his spotty jersey, but quiet day. Natanga's now stopped following OP as well. I don't know what's going on with him. Not in the mood today. Time to go for Waldo. That's it. Got that train. Oh, they got out. Van Maxfield. Yeah, try and make sure I go a little bit earlier today. Go, Tim. Where's Natanga now? Oh, he's on OP's wheel. That's good. I think that's as good a wheel as you can get. You got a train here for Hansen, one for Rodriguez, one for Clancy. Britain's not a great sprinter. Where's Hado? There's Hado. Natanga was on Hado's wheel, so it's actually worked out better. Waldo's got to do some blocking job here. Oh, Heikkinen is trying to go right. He's on the grass. There we go, he's out now. Wow, chill. Try and block, Tim. Try and block. Natanga's not really got anything left to sprint. Kelly's trying to go through everyone. Natanga's actually going quite well. Now Kelly's coming through. If Heikkinen will move out of his way, which he has done, although Rodriguez is on Kelly's wheel. Kelly can't, he's not going to get this, unfortunately. It's going to be Hansen, or is it Rodriguez again? It's Rodriguez, just. That is a close sprint. Kelly just doesn't quite have it, for some reason. They're all 73 sprint. A bit disappointing. Maybe it's his flat stat. It is slightly lower. So Rodriguez takes the win in the yellow, ahead of Hansen in the green, ahead of Kelly in the white. Exactly the same order as yesterday. Britain outsprints Natanga after me saying he was rubbish. So there you go. Heikkinen 6th. Clancy only managed 8th. Hado was nowhere. So I was there. 11th, I think. Bauer, Van Maxfield. There is a slight split there, but everyone apart from Afonso will get the same time. He crashed. There were a few crashes today in this rain. I don't think does it ever rain in Ireland? The one guy abandoned an Optum rider, one of their domestiques. So yeah, come back on the result. Oh, there's another crash in the final corner. Portuguese are having a great day. Where is he? And he's brought someone down with him. Game on. And Palmer. All sorts of carnage in the final corner. I go back on the results screen. Well, this could be an incredibly frustrating race if we keep finishing third behind Rodriguez and Hansen. 5th and 6th as well. We seem to have the best lead out, but then our last man he's not quick enough. He's not quicker. Well, I don't know. He is as quick as Rodriguez and Hansen, but for some reason Kelly's not quite good enough to be able to really accelerate off his lead out man's wheel. No real explosion. It could be because he's only 70 flat, I guess, whereas these two are 72. But I don't know. As you can see, a much more normal finish today. All the sprinters are up there, and everyone did get the same time. It was Hoke that abandoned, and then those guys that crashed right at the end lost some time, but they already lost time. GC, no real change, just a few more bonus seconds. Rodriguez, Hansen and Kelly really starting to pull away now. Natanga is the best of the rest. But we've got 6 guys in the top 15, and the other 2 in the 30s. So you've had the Mountains jersey. Fisher, oh yeah, I forgot to say Fisher attacked to get the points for second. Only Van Hack or Van Hake was with Van den Beek at that point, but he got dropped just after it. On the climb, Fisher won the sprint for third to keep the climbers jersey, and the Young Riders jersey, which we should be able to win. There's only 19 guys in it, so who could be us? Zoidel, Van der Leek, they could be us, I guess, but we'll see. That was stage 2. The next stage is also flat. Just a quick update before we start the next stage. Kumano has just picked up an injury in training. It's not a disaster. He'll only be out for a week. He's got a bruise on his arm. What a wimp! But anyway, he's out for a week, which has affected it slightly because he was down to do this hilly race in France. So he's had to be replaced. There weren't really too many options, but I went with Juricas to replace him, just so he can do an extra race day before his big target in his home race. So yeah, Juricas has come in for that race. It shouldn't affect it for now. Kumano should still carry on in June. Absolutely fine. So that was that. Stage 3, slightly shorter than stage 2, 10 kilometers shorter. And again, no intermediate sprints, just this one big, I don't know how that's the second category climb, but never mind. This climb here looks very steep. It's 20 kilometers from the finish, so it could be another situation where there might be a split. We've got to be careful on our stay up near the front. Again, no breakaway today. I don't think I'll be going in trying to get any breakaways, until stage 5, where we might. Just another stage here to hopefully look after Kelly, and if he doesn't produce the results today, we may have to look at other options. Because the whole team is sacrificing themselves for him, and it's not really fair if he's not delivering. Third place is okay, I guess, but we'll see. Depends how much. If he does fail, it depends how much he fails. We might switch to Bauer or even Heikkinen or Natanga or anyone, everyone. It's a free for all. So yeah, we're making the final few kilometers. We have 4 kilometers to go here. That climb didn't prove to be too hard in the end. Got a lead out going here for Kelly. Van Maxfield's +5 on the day. If the pace wasn't so high, I would have attacked with him, but it was just impossible. Absolutely amazing pace there's been, so not a chance of him getting away. He's meant to be sitting on Natanga's wheel, but he's not. So, go! He's stopped following now, Waldo. That's real helpful. Can he get further up? Who knows? Natanga is now going self-effort instead of following Hansen like I told him to. This game's brilliant, isn't it? It makes its own decisions for you. Bauer, go. He was a sprint. Van Maxfield, sprint. He might just about accelerate in time. Kelly's going to get truly boxed in here. He's not got a chance of going anywhere at the moment. He's gone right. That's a good move, actually. That's a good move. He's gone the right way there. Can he beat Hansen? Hansen's not really going anywhere here. Oh, now he is. I spoke too soon. Yeah. Hansen just a tiny little bit quicker. And that was it. I don't know. I really don't know. Kelly's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with him. Unless Hansen is absolutely peaking, I just don't understand why he's getting beaten every stage. It's a strange one. So Hansen beats Kelly, Bauer a good third, then Candelario, and a bit of a gap back to Rodriguez, who was poor today. Heikkinen will get 8th, Natanga 9th. Van Maxfield just completely boxed in there. Big group came in together. Just a few guys got dropped on that hill. So I'll come back on the results screen. So that was a very close mano-a-mano sprint there between Hansen and Kelly. It's like a drag race, one on the left side of the road, one on the right. Hansen just slightly quicker. Kelly second, Bauer third. With Rodriguez not gaining any bonus seconds, Hansen's taking the lead of the race now. Don't think anyone important was dropped. Doesn't look like it. So GC, obviously Hansen leads Rodriguez by 2 seconds. Kelly is 8 back. Definitely give him another go. He does, it wasn't like he completely failed then. Definitely give him one more go tomorrow. Then when we get to the hillier stuff, we might have to see if give somebody else a chance. Natanga 5th, Heikkinen 7th, and Maxfield 10th, Birds 12th. We've now got 6 in the top 12. It's getting better. I don't know who the first guy that got dropped was. Vingeling. Great name, that. Great name. Fischer got some points, but got boxed in on the second climb and couldn't get to the front. So he picked up 5th place at this climb. There were 4 in the breakaway, so that was all he could get. Van den Beek has taken it off him, but Fischer will probably go for some breakaways later on. The other breakaway riders were Gustafsson, Zabel, and Duchenne. Duchenne, is it? So that was that. And that's it for this video. The next video we'll have stage 4 and 5. There's also a 1-day race in there, so we'll see just how far we can get. But for now, that's it. If it ever loads the main screen, there we go. So join me next time, and thanks for watching.